Absolutely, Tarang. It is the collective effort of everybody, and we look forward to carry this vision forward and make it a reality in all our chapters. And with that thought, it is now my pleasure to invite our National Vice Chairman, Arun, to share his insights on growing as a leader in EC and how all of us can evolve as a leader. So, over to you, Arun.
Thank you, Piyush. Tarang, it's always great to hear you. You always go in a flow. And, after you speak, giving a stage to me to speak is always difficult for me. But, but I really want to acknowledge the hard work put in. Again, what Tarang said by the LA team, everybody, without naming individual. It's a great effort put in by everybody, and nice to see more than 500 today on the Zoom channel, and also we are finding difficulty on the YouTube channel. That's fine. We'll figure it out. It's always good to explore, try something new, and fail, than trying to do something, you know, in our comfort space. So we knew that we need to have more than 2,000 participants today, and we are trying something new this time, and really appreciate all the efforts. So the topic given to me today is growing in as a leader in EC. Uh, and Tarang said it so nicely. It is not the executive committee; it is the enablers of change. And when he spoke about peer leadership, it is not that what is Tarang's vision for the organization. It is what we all 7,200 members want this organization to become. And just 2 days before in Chennai, I saw a list of prospective members who wanted to become part of YI. And there was a column where they said, "Why do you want to join YI?" And there were many things. Some of them said, "I've come from US and I have no friends here. I want to make, looking forward for friend uh, and peer, people whom I can rub shoulders with, like-minded people in Chennai." Somebody said, I'm very much interested with your project, Masum." Somebody said, "I'm interested in road safety. I really love the nation building initiatives, what you do." So everybody has a reason for them to join YI. Somebody are here for networking. Somebody is here to make more business. Somebody is here to make more money. Somebody is here to really work towards the country. So there are many, many reasons. But for me, YI is a very unique organization. When we say very unique, because it is purely a nation building organization. And when few years ago, when they put a vision of Vaya is going to be a thought leadership, youth leadership, we didn't even know what we are heading towards. And we are seeing the light now. We are becoming an organization where we are becoming policymakers. We are going to become the policymakers. So kudos to all of you for working really at the ground level, because the NMTs, the RMs, are nothing without the chapters, and the chapters are nothing without the EC members, and ECs are nothing without the members. So for me, leadership is all about only two things. And if we can really take these two things forward, I think we'll be able to not only excel in our own field in YI, but we'll also be able to see our country grow leaps and bounds. So for me, why leadership is all about growing more leaders. As a EC member, are we going to ensure that all our members in our team, in our vertical initiative, are going to grow and take up your position? Because you are not going to stay at that position forever. You will continue to become the chapter leaders, you will continue to become the regional mentors, you will continue to become the national members, and then you will continue to become the national leaders also. So your first role as ECA is to develop more leaders. Number two, Tarang said it that leadership is not about positions. So we are talking about as leaders, our main responsibility is to serve. So are we really serving to the purpose and the cause of why we are there in YI? So saying that it's a transformational journey. Leadership is a transformational journey because I also was a member in 2015 and YI gave me so much. I was able to make friends here. I was able to make a lot of meaningful relationships here. But that's all byproduct of what your reason of why being in YI is. So we have to ensure that we are growing in this position. And no other organization other than YI I've seen who has made transformational leaders, purpose-led leadership. And saying that are we service oriented? Are we focused on our purpose and not position? Are we empathetic?
Tushar, can we mute all? Arun bhai, you have to unmute and talk.
Thanks, Vishal. So are we collaborating? Are we more accountable? Are we visioning for the country? Are we visioning for the verticals we are representing? Are we empowering others to grow under us? Are we positive? Are we experiencing something which is not out of jealous or not out of aspiring to become a chapter leader? What we have also seen over the years is we are becoming aspirational, but that aspirational is more about me and I. As a leader, it's our responsibility to make organization above us. And when we transform, and it's a journey, it doesn't happen in one day, guys. We are so glued to the position. We need to let go of this position. I love when Kavita always talks to people. I've never heard Kavita saying, I'm the CI, head for YI. I've never heard that. She's humble. So position should not get into our head. And when we transform in this leadership style of ours, from being a positional, aspirational leader to a leadership where organization, the purpose is bigger than us, we will be able to see a journey. It is not only going to create change in our own personal life, but also in your organizational growth also. So saying that why also helps us to strategize things, vision things, to create a plan, to execute a plan. And this is something which is great. And it's very, very important how we are going to transform our leadership style to becoming a service-oriented, purpose-driven leadership style. So saying that, I just want to rest the case and thank you all for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Can we now have our CA National Head, Kavita Kohli, to come in? Over to you, Kavita.
Thank you, Vishal. And may I take this opportunity to wish all of you a very, very happy new year and all the best for the coming months. And it's really a pleasure. And thank you to the LA team to interact what technology does sitting in the offices and talking to all of you, the 500 of all of us together. It's really amazing when we think about it. And it's really a pleasure to interact with the leaders who are making young Indians proud in each of our chapters and making a significant contribution in every vertical and also in the stakeholders. Thank you very much to all of you. The topic which the Piyush and Vishal has given me is of great importance, and it's very significant, talking about the collaboration between the EC and the EM, which is the executive members, as we call EMs, play a critical role in maintaining the chapter's administrative backbone. They act as a bridge between the chapter and the VIA National Secretariat, ensuring smooth communication and also that the CI protocols are followed, which is very important for us. So it's very important that the team operates cohesively with the shared vision so that whatever you have planned can be delivered during the times in the timelines which you have put together. They also bring in the EM's operational efficiency, and they are responsible, EMs, if you work with them in coordinating event logistics, financial budgets, and also working with the vendor management and social media also updates, they are responsible. Um, it is very important that the active involvement of EC of the EM in the EC meetings is there. That will help all of you in streamlining the planning and the implementation of your vision. The other thing which is very important is effective communication and branding. The EM works with you to ensure that consistent and timely communication between the VIA National and the chapter EC, sharing updates, approvals, and event information. They are also responsible for proper branding and the use of the official social platforms which are there of VIA. So they bring in that efficiency into the system. We know there are certain challenges and legacy issues, but if you are working with them and collaborating with them, it will ensure that they bring in and facilitates that those issues does not come in, like the vendor payment. We have a cycle which we follow in CII, and sometimes we are not able to circumvent those issues over there. So they will help that the payment cycles, they are adhered, there are event approvals and compliances with CII guidelines are there. Regular interaction between EC members and EMs foster better engagement and participation in chapter initiatives. And we sincerely suggest that EC and EM to work together to amplify members' involvement in chapter activities. And what I had seen, that where the collaboration between the EC and the EM is there, it reflects in the success of the chapter. So I would request you work with them closely, and we are also there. And I wish you all the best, please. I have followed the timelines, Vishal and Piyush.
Thank you. Thank you, Kavita, for your valuable sharing and inputs. Guys, welcome again to Udaan 2025. I think we had some inspirational sharing from both the captains and our national head. All right. Keeping in alignment with what Tarang said in terms of deep stakeholder engagement and Arun's thought of purpose-based leadership, I think this year, to keep the alignment really well across all the 70 chapters, Leadership Academy team, along with all the verticals and initiatives, we have collaborated and created a workbook for all the verticals and initiatives. We'll be, I'll just showcase one of them here for your reference. Tushar, can we have the screen share, please? So workbook will be like this for each vertical and initiatives. Thanks to Jamshedpur for the idea. I think we have curated this book, which will contain all the basic details about why at the national team, chapter team, and of course, vertical initiatives, national team. Details will be present in this book, and we will have the common minimum programs, what we need to achieve this year, along with the verticals vision for the year. So Tushar is quickly walking you through the book. We will share the e-copy to all the chapters, vertical and initiative wise. So we'll be sharing about 13 13 vertical initiative workbooks. We request you to share this with your EC team so that all the EC leaders are completely in sync with their respective verticals and initiatives. So that's all from my end. I think the time is ticking. We have just one more minute. Thank you for joining once again. And next 3 days, we have planned something, including today, we have planned something really exciting, projects wise, stakeholder wise, initiative wise. Today we'll have project EC leaders attending all the LA, tomorrow stakeholders, and day after initiatives. Please ensure all the leaders are logging in at the right time, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Looking forward to see you in the respective verticals initiatives call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Thank you, Tarang, for joining on time. Thank you,
Thank you,
LA team,
guys.
for the complete support, NMT and GC members. Thank you so much again.
Super. Good luck, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.